Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the new titles from Usborne Books and More, and I'm so excited to show you what all I have. So if you want to see a couple of the new titles that just released, then stick around for this video. Okay, so this isn't a new title, but it's new for our homeschool library, and so I wanted to show you all. It is the Lightning Girl series, and so I went ahead and got it. Yes, I know that my reader is 5, and I know that these are chapter books, but what I love about chapter books are that they can be great read-alouds. And so you're doing the reading. There's really kind of nothing you can really read to a small one. They can be playing, doing Play-Doh, running around. Ours is very active, and so she loves to swing in her swing. We have a swing indoors. She loves to climb on her climber, and so I just read these. So next I have a couple of titles that I grabbed from the new releases that I think are great great fictional books. And so the first one is the third book in the 3-part series of Forgotten Tales. And so this one is Forgotten Tales of Kindness and Courage. And I'm so excited to kind of get into some of these tales. And so I'll give you a little bit of a flip through of these. And these are fun because the illustrations are just magical. And so they draw your little reader in. But these are fun. There's a couple of the stories. Let's see if I can grab another one. So this is one, The Princess and the Goblins, that I know she would definitely enjoy because she enjoys a lot of princess, stories, of course, but she likes the twist on the different characters. So she, I think, would love The Princess and the Goblin from them. I won't do a complete flip through of this one, but I definitely recommend grabbing this one. We have the other two, and it's just fun to be able to go and grab a fairy tale feel read. The next one that I grabbed was Never Show a T-Rex a Book. And this one, my daughter loves dinosaurs. And so I just thought this was a great one. One, because it's a female character and she's brown. And so for us, representation means a lot. My children are brown, I'm brown. And I just think this one was great. We already read this one. Pretty much she is she's going to introduce books to the T-Rex that is in her room. But to do that, they need to learn to read. And so I think this is just a very good book to kind of start strewing or start encouraging that desire to want to actively learn to read. And it shows that all that can happen when you know how to read. The next book that I grabbed was The Second to Luna. This is not a new title, but it was in our order, so I just figured I'd show it. This is Luna Loves Library Day. Luna Loves Art is the first one. So of course I want to support authors of color in our homeschool library. And this one I grabbed. We haven't read this yet. She peeked through all of these before I did this video. So this one is great. Luna is a biracial child, and so pointer for anyone looking for books that represent biracial families. This is a great one. And I just like that there are little books inside the book. So those are always fun. So the next set that I got, they are cool little twist on the classical fairy tales. And so it's called The Wrong Fairy Tale. And I got both of them. One is Jack and the Three Bears, which of course we know is not the traditional fairy tale. And then I got Goldilocks and the Three Little Pigs. And so these are just fun titles that I wanted to grab both because, kids point out when something is different. When they know those classic fairy tales, they will call you out. And it's just fun, comical reads. This group of books that I grabbed from our new titles release are more interactive books. And so I definitely wanted to show you guys this. My daughter is already asking, when will I be done filming this video so that she can play with these again. So I'll start with her favorite, which is the new title, Little Helpers Laundry Day Sort and Play. This is what it's all about, y'all. Like, I really enjoy hands-on. I'm a hands-on person. If you know me from other videos, I love books. I love physical books. I'm not a big fan of like e-book, like reading books or anything like that, because I want to feel it in my hands. And so I like that they released more an activity book in this release. So you walk through pretty much the process of doing laundry with this book. They go in, they wash, they're hanging the clothes to dry. Great conversational piece on environment and using just the outdoors to dry your clothes, to save some energy. Just walks through the entire process of putting up your clothes, sorting your clothes, and then getting dressed from those clothes. So this book I highly recommend for your young ones, those learning practical life skills. This is great for that. Honestly, for me and my home, it's not just about memorizing numbers, facts, your timetables, and all those things are great, but I want to raise life learners, kids that can go in and they can be self-sufficient and they can live within the world outside of traditional academics. And so life skills is very important to me and fostering those, and I'm just so excited about this one. So go ahead and grab it. Another one that was more interactive, an activity book, was Baby's very first Mix and Match Emergency. And so this is kind of like the baby version of the Muddle and Match. If you are familiar with some of the books, definitely check those out. But I like that there's one for babies. So babies first, and there are other ones. I grabbed the emergency one. The next one I grabbed was another sound book. We have a lot of these. So this one is Dinosaur Sounds, and it has the different dinosaurs in it. Of course, my daughter, because she is still on dinosaurs, loved this and was super excited. And of course, my little one, because it makes noise. Next book that we grabbed, this is not new. The newer one, I ordered these books before all of them were released, and more are being released. And so I'm going to go back in and order the newer one. These are fun because they're reusable stickers on here. So these are Band-Aids, and you go throughout the story. You can practice homeschool tidbit. You can practice colors. You can practice animals. You can practice what the animals are eating, like this one, bananas. Just so many opportunities for conversation. You can count how many bananas are on a sticker. Like if you really want to sneak in the learning just through like a single book, there's a lot you can do. Of course, I always grab the magic painting books because these are fun. It's mess-free play. It comes with my daughter has been playing with the other one, so she took the paintbrush. But it comes with the paintbrush, and then you just need a little bit of water, like a little cap full of water. So the next set of books that I grabbed from our new titles release are more of the nonfiction books, and a lot of these are not going to be what you would think I would grab or one would grab for preschool age. But what we like to do in our homeschool is a little bit of unschooling, child-led, and we learn a lot through books. Books are the core, the center, the foundation of our learning here in our home. And so a lot of books that I grab may be geared towards the older children, but they have all of the information in there that I need so that when we have questions or we're investigating something, say oceans, I have factual information that we can look at pictures, we can discuss and explore those things. The first one that I grabbed is one of another series, 100 Things to Know, and this one is 100 Things to Know About the Ocean. You can see in here kind of, it talks about the icebergs, planet Earth, and I just believe in a lot of intention behind the things that we purchase for our homeschool. I want things to stretch and to grow with our children so that we come back to them over and over again. So I think these are great resources that will grow with our children. Understanding the climate crisis. I grabbed this one, I will be 100% honest, because of myself. This is something that I'm very interested in, something that I want to learn over the year, regenerative agriculture, knowing more about how we are affecting our climate. And so I grabbed this book. I thought it would be great for myself just to have a quick reference. But also, we talk a lot about saving the planet in our homeschool. We talk a lot about respecting nature, Mother Nature, and the world that God created for us. And so this, again, is going to come come in handy and be a great resource for us. Going with that, of course, this is not a new title, but I am just late to grabbing it. This was new on the last release, but this is Hooray It's Garbage Day. And I grabbed this one because it just ties in with our focus on nature, the environment, our footprint, our carbon footprint in this world. And so I grabbed this one. I love that it talks about composting in here. And so this is one, again, that is not from our newest release, but I went ahead and put it in the order since I was doing a big order. The next one that I grabbed is new. This comes with a series. You can buy it as a bundle on the website. And because I already had some of them, I just went and grabbed the individual books. So you can buy them individually. This is That's a Job series. And so I grabbed I Like Space, What Jobs Are There? And then I also grabbed I Like Art, What Jobs Are There? The ones we have already are I Like the Outdoors, What Jobs Are There? And then another one that I just completely blanked on adding to the cart is a new release, and that was I Like Animals, What Jobs Are There? So I'm grabbing that one in my next order because my daughter does love animals, and so I think these will be great resources. This is something I honestly wish that I had when I was in school and growing up, because it would have been very helpful to kind of be aware of some of those uncommon jobs that are out there based off your interest versus what we kind of commonly recommend children or focus on in traditional schooling. So I highly recommend getting the That's a Job series. All of the books, I think they will come in handy throughout years to come, so great investment. A few more books that I grabbed, mainly for homeschooling purposes, which all of our books are really for homeschool because that, again, is the core of our learning here. I went ahead and grabbed 65 words that everyone should know. And I think this is great to kind of come up with just introducing different words. I am a full-time stay-at-home mom and homemaker. And so when you're talking with the 5-year-old every day, your vocabulary kind of just, so I think this is great just to introduce children of all ages to different words that we don't commonly use. And this would be great if you are homeschooling, because then you can pick a word. There's literally a word for each day. It's 365, but you can pick a word of the day or something like that and just have a little bitty discussion about it. And so yeah, I thought this was a great resource to just add to our homeschool library. The next book that I grabbed that is more of a schoolish book, if you will, is Poppy and Sam's Counting Book. And I thought this would be a great one because we are just working on that and working on recognition. And I thought this was fun. If they're not a reader, you're reading to them. Once they become a reader, then they can read these again. It just reinforces that information. And then the next book that I grabbed, which is a new title, is Miss Molly's School of Kindness. This is part of the Miss Molly School series. The first one is Miss Molly's School of Manners. And so if you like that one, definitely grab this one. We have it. And I was so excited to see that there was one on kindness. I think that a very gentle and shameless way of introducing tough topics with our children are through books and experiences, because they are in a safe environment with us to discuss those things. And then when they go out into the world, they're encountering them, and they always have this in the back of their head, or these moments that we've read out with them and experienced through characters in the book, that they can keep with them when they go and experience different moments. And so I grabbed Miss Molly's School of Kindness. So that's all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give me a thumbs up. That way I know you enjoy content like this, so that I know what to create for you, so that this page serves you and is of value to you. If you haven't already, go ahead and click the red subscribe button. If you want to be notified when I upload new videos, go ahead and click the bell as well. Definitely share this if you know someone that can benefit from a channel that is all about homeschool, motherhood, and intentional living. Please do share, and I will see you in the next video.